Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
So we've gotten so far. It is time for a life hack. Angie was about ready to run out to go get Joe Bird. I know, but you're not. You can dash right after this. You're very fast. Just meet me at the BAM at the very end here.
I will.
A big monitor. All right. This is a very long life hack, and you and I are not in school anymore. But if you're writing a paper for school, think of it as a formula. An 8-page paper is roughly 16 paragraphs long. This sounds like a math problem, doesn't it? All right. So
what's the font? Never mind.
What's Hog Bold? Actually, is there any Hog Bold? It's Comic Sans now, but back in the day when it first came, it was like Hog Bold. It was like a fatter version of Comic Sans. Anyway, if you write an introductory paragraph and a concluding paragraph that leaves you with 14 body paragraphs, make a list of 14 arguments that support your thesis, and then arrange them to make sense chronologically.
You lost me at paragraph. I mean, for heaven's sake.
I know, it goes on for days.
That's a research paper right there.
All right, you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yes. No. Chat GPT.
That was just...
That is not Chat GPT. I guarantee you that. That is a teacher's nightmare. I know it right now. Chat GPT. Hey, Chat GPT, write me a paper, a 14-paragraph paper on whatever, right? There it is. I'm done. How easy is that? It's better than Cliff's Notes. We take a look at our Bill Morgan camera looking out toward downtown Owensboro. Beautiful day in the neighborhood, no doubt about that. Blue sky, the Blue Bridge down below. And of course, Smothers Park smothered in sunshine right now. Probably getting a lot of foot traffic, I would imagine, on a day like today. Flags getting kicked around a little bit just off the Lloyd Expressway, but the wind's not going to be a big deal today from the northeast at around 5 to 10 miles an hour, and that's about the size of that. Traffic has been really bustling at 66 and 69 throughout the day today. Not so much on Phillips Stone Way, though. That is Central City. We've got one truck working its way that way. As we look out toward the west, and you can see that's our Austin Holmes camera. And, of course, from Ellis Park, our Twin Bridges shot, looking at the traffic northbound, quite a bit of it. Southbound, not so much, but it's all moving. All 4 lanes open for business in downtown Evansville in all its glory. That, of course, on top of the tallest building in town, Fifth Third Bank, with a superior view on our Superior Ag camera. As we take a look at the numbers at the airport on the north side of town, 75 degrees right now, the dew point's at 50. North wind at 8 miles an hour, so the wind is kicked up a little bit. And again, it's in that 5 to 10 range. North and northeast is what I'm expecting as far as the wind direction today. And yeah, the humidity, I mean, it's the key right there. The dew point nice and low at 50. Had a couple of fronts move through in the past 24 hours. Brought a little bit of rain, not a lot of rain. 0.02 at the Evansville airport, but some pretty good dousings in some other places anyway. All right, are all of us in the 70s right now? We are. 70 in French Lick, 71 in Jasper, 72 in Lagodi, 73 in Owensboro, 74 in Tell City, 75 in Madisonville, 76 in Morgantown. And there is your temperature run. We're all going to be up around 80 degrees for a high today, upper 70s to around 80. Lifers warning Doppler radar not showing anything but a few false returns, and it's had plenty of false returns today. We had real returns yesterday, of course, not a lot, but we had some. These are rainfall estimates. Keep in mind, I mean, you may be in Mount Vernon and said, I got some rain yesterday. We see the color only if it gets to 1/10 of an inch. Anything less than 1/10 of an inch, it's just going to show the blank map. So it has to be at least that. And we didn't have a lot of places, but we had a few, especially to the east. In particular, you can see some darker blue here, pretty close to Perry Central High School and south of Leopold. Boom. 7/10 of an inch of rain there, and not too far down the road in Spencer County near Santa Claus, boom, 6/10 of an inch of rain there. So a little over half an inch of rain in both locations, but yeah, most of us saw well below a half an inch. As we look at Storm Tracker right now, though, really not much going on. A little bit of rain up to the north around Chicago, and then down to the south. Got a few clouds in Nashville, but it's starting to clear up. But they do have some rain down in the Atlanta area because of the front. That's where the front is. But yeah, a little bit of rain, mainly to the north of Chicago right now, but they have seen a few showers out there during the day. But for the most part, traveling across the region is going to be a breeze. Category 3 hurricane is what Lee is now as it continues to plow over open Atlantic waters. Looks like it's starting to make a little bit of a turn to the north, and that's what's expected today. Had been moving northwest at around 7 miles an hour earlier today. Still a Cat 3, but it's expected to weaken to a Cat 2 as it continues to make its northerly turn by Tomorrow at 9 o'clock, it should be a Cat 2, then also weakening to a Cat 1. But it is, even though it's not going to be impacting much of the U.S. coast, it looks like now as a weaker storm, mind you, but we're going to be seeing it maybe, according to the National Hurricane Center, projections are it actually make landfall right there on the Maine-New Brunswick border there, basically the Canadian Maritimes and Maine, and that is a Category 1 hurricane packing 80-mile-per-hour winds. That's the projection right now. Still a very strong storm, no doubt about that, but nothing like what it was or what it is right now. Future track, well, you can see we've got not much of anything to track. Just a few clouds out there later on this evening. The temperature's still going to drop down into the mid-50s for an overnight low, so a cool start to the day tomorrow. And then as we head through the day for our Thursday, every bit as good looking as today. Maybe a few extra clouds in play, and that's about the size of that. But yeah, it's looking good for the next several days. High today, 79 degrees, not a drop of rain expected. And of course, that humidity has dropped quite a bit. It's going to stay down to with a north-northeast wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then as we take a look at my 3-degree guarantee, called for a high on Monday when I was last here of 85, got up to 86 degrees. That's a 3-degree guarantee winner. Let's hear from Marcy Daly of Sturgis. Congratulations, Marcy. You've got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick it up, but not this week. Pam is on vacation this week. She is the keeper of all the goodies, including the umbrellas. Yeah, wait till next week when Pam is back. 79 degrees today, 78 tomorrow. Cool start. Temperatures going to be down to the low to mid 50s, and then we stay in the mid 50s for lows over the next several days. Highs are going to only be as warm as 82 next Tuesday, but really right around 80 degrees is what we can expect. Just a slight, and I mean a slight chance of rain on Saturday night into Sunday morning, calling it a 15% chance. Had a little bit of fog out there this morning, and here's the sunshine peering through some of that fog. This is down in Lewisport, right there on the Ohio River, of course, just outside of Owensboro in Hancock County. James Logston is the one that got that shot of the sunshine peering through the fog.
Lovely, lovely.
Morning.
You ready for some food?
I'm always ready for food.
Merritt's cooking. What's cooking, Merritt? We're going to find out in just a minute.